We start this morning with breaking news. You're looking at a crash on I-90 near the Argonne exit in Spokane Valley.
And we have a crew on the way to get more information, but this is a reminder that roads are slick and icy this morning. Thanks for joining us here on Wake Up Nonstop Local. I'm Kalai Chalk.
And I'm Sam Adams. We're in the Weather Center right now with Jenny Power. Jenny, you've been following that crash and those conditions. They're getting worse by the minute.
Yeah, guys, they are. I mean, we did see while everyone was sleeping some accumulating snowfall and more snow building on top of this. So that is why we are seeing some winter driving conditions and some slick roadway. So as far as this crash goes right now, it is pulled over to the right side of I-90 near the Argonne exit, and traffic is able to creep on by here. It's reduced down to about a single lane, but all that being a reminder, you need to allow for extra time and make sure you are prepared for winter driving conditions. We have had a winter weather advisory here even expand through Coeur d'Alene and Spokane County as we're looking to pick up an additional inch of snow possible through about 9 a.m. and 1 to 2 inches down on the Palouse until about 11 a.m. So we are still going to be seeing some of this active snowfall. Taking a look at our current satellite and radar, we've got this band of snow that's really just settled over the top of the I-90 corridor here through Spokane as well as Coeur d'Alene, and it's making for this slippery commute, adding on top of snowfall that we already accumulated in the overnight with start time temperatures that are in the upper 20s to low 30s. So on top of it all, we've been seeing some areas of patchy black ice and in general slick conditions and even some fog. Now I'm timing the system out hour by hour. How long it will last, we'll discuss in 10 minutes. Sam, Kalai.
Okay, thank you. And the reason we have such heavy coverage this morning is we want to make sure that you get wherever you're headed this morning safely.
All right, with that, let's go to Nonstop Local's Ainsley Anderson. Ainsley, you've been on our roadways throughout the morning. You've been in Airway Heights. Now you're on I-90 heading towards a crash scene. Are you seeing any traffic picking up so far, and how are those conditions?
Well, conditions are snowy, and actually right now, we're just now going past crews, and they do have, as you said, that right side of eastbound I-90 blocked off right now. We just went past, we see an ambulance, and we actually just saw, I don't know if you guys could see that in the side of your screen, but there was a truck on the side of the road that was turned over on its side. And so those roads, that just goes to show it is slick out here, and you can see that snow coming down pretty heavily. We are staying pretty healthily below the speed limit right now, just with how slick we are seeing these roads. And exits, well, the exits are even worse. The main roads right now, they're looking pretty clear, but looks can be deceiving. As Jenny was saying, that black ice, it really can catch you by surprise there. So making sure that we're going really slow, giving that following distance, and just obviously this snow is continuing to come down. We are seeing a lot of it covering the shoulder of the roadway there. So as much as you can when taking those exits, if you have to pull off for any reason, take it slow and really make sure that you're being very vigilant of your surroundings, because as you can see, these conditions, they are continuing to develop, and we just are getting more snow by the minute.
Ainsley, thank you. Spokane County did have crews out on those roads last night ahead of the snow and the ice this morning.
And joining us on the phone right now is Martha Lou Wheatley-Bilter. She's with the Spokane County Communications team. Good morning, Martha Lou. Thanks for joining us. Tell us how the county prepared for this snow overnight.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, we did. We had crews out. Believe it or not, Spokane County has the largest unincorporated road system in the state of Washington, over 5,100 lane miles. Now, we had crews out yesterday putting down liquid de-icer, and that helped with the afternoon commute. But with more snow overnight, what's happened is a lot of spots have ice and then snow on top of it, and that's making it a skating rink. And just to reiterate what Ainsley was saying, you need to slow down. You need to give yourself plenty of stopping distance because it is extremely slick out there. This is going to be the first serious winter morning commute, and people need to remember those basic winter driving skills.
Okay, and with that, of course, we're talking about advice for drivers this morning. Can you give us a little bit of a perspective? Talked about the de-icer yesterday for that evening commute. How are things looking right now? Where are your crews right now to make sure that those roads are clear for drivers this morning? Because that commute is starting up as we speak.
Right. Now, Spokane County road crews work closely with the sheriff's office, and we receive reports of trouble spots where the black ice is especially bad. So here's what we have going in all 4 county road districts. We have crews out putting down road salt. Well, actually, it's sand mixed with road salt, and in some areas, also some granular de-icer. So, again, it is the largest unincorporated road district in the state, so it takes time, and people need to slow down, please.
All right, Martha Lou, thanks so much for your time this morning. Of course, we'll be in touch with her as we continue to cover this weather alert. So many of you have been driving on these roads for years, and they're like, yes, we know how to drive in winter snow. But we see these crashes over and over again when the snow flies. So we just want to make sure everyone does slow down.
Yeah, she's asking for it. And of course, I don't think I've heard anybody yet say, I drove too slow on the way to work this morning. All right, let's get to your other news right now. I-90 is back open right now. This is near the Four Lakes Cheney exit. You saw the westbound lanes last night on 90 were closed because of a crash there last night.
Here's a look at it. Westbound lanes were blocked for several hours after a semi-truck jackknifed and crashed about 8:30.
Drivers had to take detours until I-90 reopened. Again, all of those lanes are back open this morning.